Welcome to another episode of Everything Tech. I'm your host, Clark Moore.
And I'm Mike Paratore.
And here we're going to talk about a lot of things in the world of web and technology.
Clark, you kind of hesitated a little bit with Everything Tech. In case you don't know, Clark is big in Japan, so he does host many shows.
Yes.
Most of them you will see on late night cable.
After 10, by the way.
May or may not be appropriate for small children, elderly, or anybody with a pacemaker, but we'll keep that on
a separate show. We're not here to talk about that.
I did see you on that How to Catch a Predator.
It was easy. With Monster.
Is that wrong?
All right, our first topic of today,
is
aside from my late night TV show hosting.
We're going to talk a little bit about Google Chrome, the browser. Google Chrome has released a beta that has the ability to do instant pages. What that does is as you search for a particular term, Chrome goes out and starts to preload all of the results. So when you do select one,
it's fast.
And the other update with the Chrome browser is the Omnibox. I never knew that it was called Omnibox, but it's probably the shining jewel of that browser. Omnibox basically is the box at the top where you type in the address or your search term. I think it's probably the best thing to happen to browsers since
Netscape Navigator.
Netscape Navigator was pretty nice little ship steering wheel.
Yep.
Stern. What's the word for that? I don't know.
It's
the wheel thing.
Ship steering wheel.
Yeah.
You can catch deadliest catch.
Horns on ships. With the back to instant pages, Clark. With instant pages, I'm a little intrigued. I'm not sure how slow is your internet connection. I mean, maybe with dial-up, would it matter? I mean,
no, because they'd still be preloading slower, I guess.
I guess I can just view completely irrelevant pages faster.
But what this will make sense is with the Google Chromebooks. That's basically all browser-based. So
that's true.
So it's going to make that experience a lot faster.
Good. Our next topic.
TaskRabbit for iPhone lets you outsource your chores.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was.
Well, that's what I thought it was.
No, I mean like TaskRabbit. I didn't realize it was an iPhone app.
Yeah. What's the iPhone? Android users will get it slower. But we actually thought of Alfonso when we saw this one about outsourcing chores. Because you're a guy, you got a lot of stuff on your plate. You need someone to help. Can't find someone. What this app does, it lets you kind of it's almost like sending something out to almost like a Craigslist. So basically, you can post something like, I need someone to fold my laundry. I need someone to run to the store for me. And you kind of throw money out there, and guess what? There's a bunch of people out there, tracking this, saying, hey, I'm looking for work. So they'll go and say, yeah, I'll fold your laundry for $8. And TaskRabbit, they take a little percentage of it. So
with TaskRabbit, I guess I'm surprised, but not really, which makes no sense. It's the same, but different. It's based out of Boston, many other great web applications. And right now, it's only in Boston, which is smart when they roll it out. So you want to have at least a good crowd of people that are willing to take tasks. And they even go so far as to do a background check on the people doing your tasks. Not really sure why. I mean, can you do my laundry? What's the background check?
Do you have a history of stealing laundry?
Maybe that's the guy. I could see a big scam guy who steals left socks exposed in TaskRabbit. That city is
Catch a Predator. It used to be known as Run My Errand, which some of you may have not have heard. They just thought TaskRabbit was more. Errand kind of had it more of a feel like you're doing something, like domestic. TaskRabbit it can be anything. It's almost the whole crowdsourcing type thing.
Now, it's kind of interesting. Our secret sources exposed that the TaskRabbit is funded by, or I should say funded, it's backed, whatever that may mean on this way, but it's backed by Facebook and Zipcar. Zipcar is pretty popular more so in a heavier metropolitan area, but it's the service where you can go out and rent the car for however long, and as long as you leave it back in a certain space, the next guy picks it up.
Yeah, there's like, I've seen them up in Northampton,
Yeah.
little zip car thing. It's kind of like you don't have to buy a car, but if you need one to, like, get to the folks' house or something, you can just kind of, it's like a per usage rental type thing rather than, it's a service.
Zip toilets.
The zip toilets.
That would be dirty. A similar.
You want to edit that out.
There's a similar web application or site, I should say, out there. It's called Fiverr. It's been a while since I've heard anything from them, but Fiverr is the same general concept. You post out tasks, and people will pick them up for $5 out of whack. So if you got a small task, obviously it has to be digital based. So like write a paper, check my email, post some pictures, or
Do topic research for shows.
Yeah. Anybody?
Anybody?
So it's kind of cool to see these little micro apps coming out, and there's definitely a huge benefit to them. So, next topic, Clark.
Next topic. I found this one very interesting. It's about the mugshot industry on the web. So what happened was, basically what it is, there's a site out there in Florida, because Florida has very open access information to criminal information and that. So you can go out and there's public databases which basically house all these mugshots of people in the past. So the whole story started with this guy was, he's sitting at home one day, he decided to Google his name. So one of the fourth results it came up with was a mugshot of his from like 5 years ago, basically for a DUI arrest. And he's like, what?
Say what?
Yeah, say what? So what he did, he's like, dude, what's going on? So he went to the site, and actually,
He's like, hey.
so the site's called florida.arrest.org, and it was actually created by an ex-con who was put away for, some shady credit card dealings. But I guess the guy was a developer, so never trust those guys. No offense. So basically, when he got out, he said, you know what? I'm going to take all these mugshots and put them online. So basically, it's almost like Facebook, but they're mugshots.
You're the Facebook of shame.
Facebook shit. So what he did is he went and he created this whole database, and people can post comments, and and each photo's tagged. So if it's there was transvestite tags and tattoos, and so you can actually search for people with mugshots with their celebrity tags. So it's basically, so what this guy did, he went out into one of those reputation defender sites and signed up, and it cost him $400 to get his mugshot removed from that site.
Oh, it's not a bad little gig.
No, not bad at all.
Go fishing for mugshots. You don't want it up? It's $400. Take it off for a month.
For a month.
Call me if you need a little programming help. But no, it's a fantastic business model. A little seedy, but very resourceful.
But I thought it was very interesting. So we want all of you to go out and actually Google your name and see if your mugshot comes up. If it does, you can contact us on Twitter and actually post your mugshot. We'll give you a free coffee cup.
Or see you on To Catch a Predator.
To Catch a Predator.
So, all right. I think that does it for us this week.
Yes, it does.
And please keep in touch with us at
Biz News Tech on Twitter, or you can see us
on the
crazy,
Business
zany, wacky shots for us at biznewschannel.com.
See you then.
Adios.